it's like a dream come true for me. So many people came to enjoy the workshops and the courses, and they transformed. We formed a beautiful community, and yeah, I just feel like, yes, I've done it, and it's been really beautiful. The highlight for me is when the energy takes over. That'd be like a workshop, and we do exercises, and people start to understand what's possible in the energy, and then they take over the part of the workshop, and the energy takes over, and suddenly we are all creators. Well, usually it looks very joyful, lots of laughter, lots of release, of anything stuck, and there's just like a moment of enlightenment, of total freedom and bliss. I do feel that it's been my calling since I'm a little child. I've always felt I wanted to work around opening the heart of people and showing them that there is a lot of freedom and bliss in existence itself. And the opportunity is now here for me to do this after I had a separation 2 years ago, which actually did break my heart, but also broke my heart open. And not having the communication tools with my ex-partner, who I really loved, and not having any tools to heal in the sexuality, I decided I don't want that to happen to other people. And the earlier you can be your full potential, the better your relationships will be, and the more people can stay together that actually love each other. But for some reason, some blockages come up, and that love breaks apart and breaks people's hearts. And it broke my heart, but it broke my heart for a good reason, and that is the reason why I'm doing this conference. To accepting that in life we have difficult moments, and that pain is part of our growth. I see sexuality as our life force. I don't see it as a separated thing, like you would say, for example, oh yeah, we're having sex, and now we're having dinner, and now we're going for a run. For me, sexuality is our Kundalini energy. It's the vital force that runs through our body, and it's also who we are. So the closer we get to that, and the more we let that infiltrate into our life, recognizing that it's not only linked to penetrative, act of lovemaking and having an orgasm, but that it's so much more. So I have to say, I found myself and I acknowledged that sexuality is feeding me all the time, and it could be through a breeze of the wind, it could be through something that I'm singing with other people. It's that blissful force that runs through me. I call it Kundalini energy or Shakti energy, and that's what sexuality is to me. And I thought sexuality was something you did in the evening for an hour or 2 hours, and that was that. Well, sexuality is so much more. And being a Buddhist as well, I always sort of debated that change comes from suffering, and that suffering is what propels you towards enlightenment. And I think I was deeply unhappy. I sensed that wasn't it, and that made me actually unhappy. Just that made me unhappy, that I didn't feel as connected as I knew was possible. Knowing that what I was lacking in my relationship was connection, intimacy, and good communication and understanding of each other, I didn't feel met, I didn't feel heard or understood, and I'm sure my ex-partner felt exactly the same. So it was obvious that those are the areas that I wanted to look in and find more clarification and more growth. And then I stepped out on this path, and there was plenty out there on offer, and now I'm offering it to other people. Yes, we do want to have this event in the upcoming years. What I can see, what people are getting out of it is just simple things like self-love, losing the judgments they have on their body image, losing the criticism they have on themselves. And it's like peeling the layers of the onion. Like the more they let go of all these beliefs that made them smaller, the more they expand, and the more they are inviting in pleasure and energy and walking the path of their heart. So I see this event really as a combination of finding out who you already are, celebrating together and also growing together and expanding together through really edgy, new, latest scientific research and techniques and education in this field of human behavior and human development.
And how do you see this changing the planet?
It is changing the planet. That's how I see it. Like, if you see people today at the event and people coming up to me, they are changing, and their change is changing the planet. It's like an unstoppable frequency, and if I nurture that frequency is not going to go away, but it's going to keep vibrating out to other people.
Beautiful. Anything you want to add?
I just want to say I love you and thank you.
Sweet.